Welcome back to SEC Media Days here from Nashville, Tennessee. Frank Frangie and Matt Hayes with you. Zach Arnett, the head coach of Mississippi State, kind enough to join us. Zach, how are you?
Yeah, doing well. Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here.
Thank you for doing this. I think everybody that follows college football respects your challenge. We lost a really good man, and you've got to carry the torch after that really good man. Take us through the journey, what it's been like ever since then, since you've been named the coach, and some of your challenges here.
Yeah, certainly Coach Leach was one of a kind, right? His influence, his impact on the game is historic. The influence he's had, particularly in the passing game, last 20, 25 years of his career. When I took over, we kind of set three priorities. Obviously, number one was just be there for our players, which way they needed us, whatever support they needed from us. You're talking about 17 and 22-year-old young men who just lost their leader, their head coach, and so that was priority number one: be there for our players and the guys in our locker room. You think back, that was right there, right before early signing day. We had a bowl game coming up. And so us as coaches, we still had a job to do. That signing class could have imploded and fallen apart. Credit to the assistant coaches and credit to the players in our locker room. It's often said your best recruiters are the players in your locker room. Great job by the coaches, the players, reinforce those relationships, all those reasons why young men and their families decided that Starkville was the best place for them, why it was the right fit. And I'm proud to say we went on to sign a consensus top 25 recruiting class. Then priority number three is we had a football game ahead of us, right? We're lined up versus Illinois, tremendous football team. We had a chance to win 9 games. Obviously, our guys went to work. They blocked out the noise. And they went and won a football game versus a very good football team. 4th 9-win season in the last 9 years. Incredibly proud of what they did last year. And then now it's on to this season, right? It's time to get back to work in training camp and get ready to go.
Zach, so a lot of times when you have a tragedy like that, it can split apart a program or it can galvanize it. You guys, is it a credit to what you guys built the previous 3 years of what you guys built together, why you guys stayed together and moved forward?
I think so. I think we got a great locker room, right? We have tremendous young men in our locker room. We're a player-led program. Obviously, there's no understating the impact, the influence Coach Leach had on our program. But I think our guys know, hey, the best way for us to honor him and his legacy is go back to work and show up prepared and compete and win a football game. Coach Leach wanted to have a tough football team, right? He wanted a team who blocked out all the noise, showed up and went to work. Anytime they rolled the ball out there, that team was ready to play and competed. I think our guys honored him in the best way they possibly could. They did just that.
Tell me about Will Rogers. He's a neat kid, and he's a really good player, isn't he?
Will's a really good player. He's a football guy. He is a Mississippi State guy, right?
Yeah.
From Brandon, Mississippi. More returning SEC starts than any quarterback in the league. SEC career completions record holder. He holds 29 school individual passing records. We're excited to have him back. He's a heck of a player. Obviously, a lot of talk about the transfer portal. Will could have went the transfer portal and went anywhere he went in the country.
That's
right. He decided to stay in Starkville, right? Lead this team again. I think that says a lot about how he feels about our program and the direction we're headed.
Zach, are you finally comfortable in the SEC now? You are a West Coast guy. This was all new to you, right, when you got here?
I had never been in the South, never coached there before, prior to it.
How wild was it when you first got here?
Oh, I love it. I think it kind of fits my personality.
You're an SEC guy. You just weren't here yet.
Do I look like a SoCal beach guy?
But the point I'm making is Mike didn't really have to convince you. You wanted to come, but it was how odd was it when you first got here?
When you get a chance to be defensive coordinator in the SEC West, right? You don't turn down that opportunity.
Right.
Now, they had to get really low on that list of candidates to finally get to me.
Come on, man.
I can't tell you why the first 15 to 20 guys didn't work out, but when I got my opportunity, I was willing to pack my bags and walk here. So, it was an opportunity of a lifetime to coach in this league, work with the quality of players that are in this league every year. It's forever changed my life.
Zach, you fit it, and I mean that you fit it, and we've come here a long time. Let me wrap with this because I'm going to go back to Mike here, but I wanted to save this for last. How emotional was it for you to go through this? Because of how loved he was, and because of Mike's a different guy, but a wonderful guy. How hard you had to manage all these players? I get that, but for you personally,
oh, it's emotional because you start thinking about how genuine he was. He's one of a kind. He's one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. Right? He put on no airs. He was the same to presidential candidates as he is to the guy down at the bar in Key West, right? He was who he was. he's had a tremendous impact and influence on me, my professional career, who I am as a coach, my program philosophies. I mean, I won't understate that a bit. And so I'm mourning his loss just like everyone else. But I do know he'd want me to get back to work and make sure Mississippi State had a football team who lined up, showed up ready to play and ready to compete.
He wants you to stop talking about him is what he wants.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
And I keep asking questions.
Right.
You know what?
Right.
Guys like us.
You're exactly right about
guys
that.
like us keep asking questions. Good luck this year, Zach. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
Zach.
very much.
Appreciate
Hail
it.
State.
Zach Arnett from Mississippi State. Zach Arnett